It's time to head to the movies. Let's take a look at what's new and exciting at your local cinema this week. Here's a little hint for you. Award-winning American actress Glenn Close is back on the big screen. I can't wait to share what she's up to in her latest new film. And then, we know our canine friends are deemed man's best friend, and I couldn't agree more. Only in this next film, our bestie has evolved. Take a look.
Someone there?
Written and directed by Oliver Daly, Axel boasts a cast that include the likes of Becky G and Dominic Raines. This action-packed adventure sci-fi takes a look at the lengths man will go to protect his best friend. And in this case, by best friend, I mean Axel, a top-secret robotic dog created by the military.
Axel, the latest in military protection, featuring facial recognition, onboard weapon systems, and owner-pairing capabilities.
When Miles Hills, played by Alex Newsteader, accidentally stumbles upon Axel hiding alone in the desert, they soon form a bond after activating the robo-dog's owner-pairing system.
I want to show you something. Hello.
You can talk to it?
Yeah. Stay. Aren't you a good boy?
The two become inseparable and do whatever it takes to face off against the scientists who created him and now want him back.
They gotta be looking for him.
I don't think his owner deserves to get him back.
I initially did the short just with a CGI character, but I knew in the feature I wanted to use a practical animatronic puppet. I wanted the actors to have that experience of working with something that's on set. I wanted to bring back that kind of craft to this genre and not get too lost in a fully CGI experience.
Come on, he needs our help. I see through him that he's really just a sweet animal, and I don't think that Miles really has any intentions of harm or bad, and he only sees kind of the goodness in him. So once that gets exposed, Axel sees the same for him, and it kind of clicks.
It's a robot.
An intelligent robot. He feels things.
It's not just a robot who's doing things that he's supposed to be told. This is a one-of-a-kind situation where he has a heart, you know, not literally, but inside of him somewhere he knows right from wrong, and he has a soul.
We're in this together.
He's by far one of my all-time favorite actors. Yes, Denzel Washington hits the big screen again, this time as the familiar retired DIA agent Robert McCall. If 2014's The Equalizer is anything to go by, just what will he get up to in the sequel? Take a look.
Hey, how you doing? I'm the driver you called to take home your girlfriend. The credit card was invalid. Come in. You're not gonna ask me if she got home okay?
Be prepared for a loss of action and suspense in The Equalizer 2. Antoine Fuqua takes his seat in the director's chair again, and not only does Denzel Washington take the lead role again, but he also wears his producer cap for this one.
You make sure I get a 5-star rating.
Yes, sir.
If you remember the original film, you'd know that Robert McCall, who privately lives a quiet life, will stop at nothing to see justice prevail when it comes to crime.
Looked at the video, all the surveillance. Something else went on in that room. Who did this?
But just how far will he go this time when someone he loves is affected? We'll have to grab a movie ticket to find out.
I'm the only friend you got.
The cast also includes Pedro Pascal, Melissa Leo, and Bill Pullman, among others.
They're cleaning up. Nobody's safe.
It's a heartfelt story. Now there are things at stake with people that you care about. Mm-hmm. You know, and what is he, a guy who doesn't want to get too close to anyone, opens himself up a little bit.
You have no idea what you just started.
It's entertaining. We did 3 test screenings, and it's interesting to watch the way people respond to situations, because, you know, we never know. We just do it. But what people care about, even the small things people care about, the emotion. I think people will find it much more emotional than they expect. The action is always exciting and fun. I think the way it ends is unexpected. The environment that we set is different. And Robert McCall's just an interesting guy, you know, and all the acting, all the characters.
You shouldn't have gone to war with us, McCall.
You got it backwards. You're going to war with me.
Hello? Am I speaking to Joseph Castleman?
Yes.
It is my great honor to tell you that you have been chosen to receive this year's Nobel Prize in Literature.
Glenn Close, Jonathan Pryce, Max Irons, and Annie Stark take on the roles of a young and older Joan and Joe Castleman in the drama film The Wife. Based on the novel by Meg Wolitzer, the story centers around the life of a highly successful, charismatic writer, Joe, and his even stronger, devoted wife, Joan, who basically gave up on her own dreams to support her husband.
Mr. Castleman, I have gotten an offer to write a book about Joe.
A writer writes because if he does not, his soul will starve.
I have read Joe's earlier work. It was very odd how much better his writing became after he met you.
Married for 40 years, she stood by him through thick and thin, even turning a blind eye to his infidelities. The film interweaves between the now and then and sees how the foundation for the marriage has been set and perhaps the unfair compromises one partner has to make to ensure the success of the other. It'll be interesting to see how the drama unfolds.
I think you are sick and tired of being invisible.
There is nothing shameful about what we do.
I'm going to tell you everything.
On that note, it's time to say goodbye. I hope you've enjoyed the show as much as we have. And if you want to see a repeat, don't hesitate to go to our YouTube channel. Also, drop me a line if you have any feedback or ideas for the show. You can reach me via our Twitter handle right here below. See you again next time. Bye.